believe, Councilmember, what you're distinguishing between is authorizing spending authority over the life of a contract, the years that would be authorized under the contract, as opposed to sending a check for completion of work.
Yes.
So am I the only council member that has a question and hasn't been visited with? Or?
Yes.
I overruled it.
Yes.
Councilmember, we did not know you had a question, and we don't necessarily go and talk to each council member unless we are notified that there is an issue. I'm gonna, I apologize. While it would not be fatal to delay the item, I would vote against delaying the item simply because the existing temporary employees.
Mayor, I'm going to withdraw my motion.
Thank you, sir, but I will make sure that the HR director contacts you today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Councilmember Bradford.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Now that my colleague has withdrawn this motion, I won't say as much, but I commended Director Reed for this type of activity, having been a department director. The ability to use temporary employees can bring in skill sets that you need on a limited time basis, and also additional personnel to address exigent circumstances that may arise during a short period of time. You may need a group of personnel for 90 days only or 30 days only. So this is a good deal in my view that the city is given the Human Resource Department Director. This is a tool to utilize, and as has been said, this is authorization over a 3-year period of time. You may or may not use this money. Thank you.
Actually, I believe it would be over a 5-year period of time. It's because 3 years with 2 1-year options, so it would be divided by 5. Councilmember Sardi.
Yes, Mayor, that's what I was going to indicate. It's funny to me that it was a 5-year period. It was approximately 300, I don't have the details in front of me, but from my memory, 300 plus employees was the estimated calculation over 5 years. But the question I had a bit of concern about was the $1 million buffer that was added into each year. But if the administration is confident this is an appropriation for only as needed and not an automatic spend, then I mean I can see where that is, but that's a large percentage of a buffer. I would be questioning that going forward. I wouldn't expect any other departments to do that, but as a person that has been in management for many years and have dealt with many layoffs and transitioning and closing down departments and with temporaries and all, I can understand that the latitude is needed to make sure that we have the appropriate staffing needs addressed by the departments.
Yes, Councilmember, this is a contract on behalf of the HR department, but it is for temporary employees available to all city departments, which is why you have the range. It's also why you have the range of staffing companies that would use. They may specialize in different types of employees available to.
And the averages are based on averages because there will be high-end or high-tech or high specific need skill sets versus entry level, and so the averaging estimates they're based on estimates. So I could appreciate that in their calculations.
Yes, ma'am, and for the benefit of all council, we do the. This is the appropriation. We're setting money aside in the budget. It's not necessarily spending the money. The individual. It would appear both in the individual line item budget for each department. They all have a certain amount of money set aside for staffing, which is how this was accounted for, and then we would, as needed by the departments, tap into the money set aside. Further discussion? Seeing none, Councilmember Kubash graciously withdrew his motion, and I'm asking that Councilmember Costello, who would have to say? Councilmember Bradford, I'm sorry. Councilmember Bradford, you would withdraw your second. Thank you. We would move to a vote on this particular item. Favoring, opposed, item carries.
And that completes the item for the